What up, everybody? This is your boy Busy B Man back at it with the piston and connector rod setup. As promised, we got the old connector rods out, which is the LM7s, and come to find out, these wasn't the LM7s. These was the LT1 connector rods. I was just trying to experiment, but they're not the correct length. This is the correct length here. It's not by much, but if you take center to center bore or center to center bore spec, you can see clearly that. And you guys got excuse me. Give me like 1 second here, because I just finished pressing in the pistons for the connecting rods for well, not pressing them in, actually, yeah, get them pressed in, heat them up, pressed in, and ready to rock and roll. But I'm gonna show you guys the procedure that you can do, and then you can go from there. But as far as it goes, you guys, like, this stuff is very, very easy and not very complicated. But if you can tell, this connecting rod right here is longer. I'm gonna get you guys right here for a second. This one here is longer than this one. And you can tell by the difference. This is a 5.789 connecting rod, and this is a 6.275 connecting rod. I was experimenting with this one, but then I learned that it wasn't the correct height. And then, but I didn't lose power. That is the crazy thing. I did not lose power because of the shorter end of the connecting rod. What I ended up doing was I was short from the bore spec of the block. So I didn't have a full piston height deck or clearance on a height deck on the block. So on that cylinder. So basically, what it ended up being was it was a little short, and you can tell by the shortness, because if you look right here, and I can do some crazy shit like this, right? Let's do this. Let's see if we can get it to go. All right, so if you can tell, and this is straight as I can get it, guys. Look at that clearance right there. That's a lot. You're looking at about what? I want to say maybe 50 thousandths of an inch. Maybe. So it wasn't the right length. This is the correct length. This is a 6.275 connecting rod, and we're going to get that thing in there pressed in. Sorry about the shakiness with the camera, but yeah, man, like, we got this thing rocking and rolling. All right, so what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna just go ahead and heat this thing up. I'm gonna get it all pressed in, because remember, I was telling you guys about orientation of the connecting rod. Okay, so this is my driver's side pistons and connecting rod. I want to make sure that this pin here is like this, because if I'm looking at the piston, okay, I can clearly tell that once I put this in here like this, right? Well, it's gonna go into the driver's side like this. All right. So not only that it's the right way, well, remember I said the shorter end of the shank or of the tab, or the I want to say the yeah, the tab of the connecting rod journal. Well, this is the shorter end. this will be facing against the other piston like this. So now I have a full clearance of which way that orientation supposed to go. So as this thing is turning inside the crank, I'm not doing like this and it's like that. I don't want that, because you don't want to have it unbalanced from down here. Okay, so what we having right now is I want to say we're gonna go ahead and get things going here. I'm gonna go ahead and heat this one up, pop it in. And crazy part about it is I am using Coleman propane gas. Okay, this is easier. It's better on if you're using iron rods. You guys, if you're using iron rods, use the Coleman gas to press them in, because it doesn't cool off as fast. It actually takes a while. So this way you can press this pin in with no problem. So let me get you going so you guys can see what I'm talking about. All right. And you just really want to heat this thing up. All right. Heating it up is going to have the effects of how great this is going to slide in and how much effort it's going to take. It's not going to take me no effort at all. I done did three. I did three, you guys, three. And didn't take much effort at all. It is better if you're heating up iron rods to do it this way. I think you can do it on the forged connecting rods as well, but you do have to be very, very careful of the metal or the material kind of overheating itself and then bending. Right? Iron bends, but it kind of holds itself together as it is cooling. Okay, so you guys just be very careful of how you do it. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and heat this thing up. Like I said, I love to give out raw footage than it is me doing it, and then I'm like, hey, there you go. That's how you set it up, and you like what in the hell did he do? Like, it was just like a magic trick. You know what I mean? Like, I got it, showed you the parts, but I didn't show you how to do it. You know what I mean? And another thing, I'm gonna go back over to the press, and I'm gonna show you how to press your pins. How to press your pins in and out if you want to have them press in. Because you can press them in. All right. You guys, you can have these things pressed in and go from there as well. I know this metal is heating up. And right now, if you can see right there, it's turning blue, right? It is turning blue, you guys. I mean, that thing is blue, blue, blue. It's hot. All right, that's hot. That's hot. All right. It's already hot, but now I'm gonna turn it into this. I want it to actually be the same temperature all the way around the shank of the connecting rod. All right. And a lot of people on YouTube already done did this. So if you guys are trying to do this, you don't have to take my method, but you can definitely take theirs, because it's all going to be the same method of how to get this thing heated up and done, and then getting it pressed in. All right, so if you guys are looking to get this type of job done yourself, this is how you can do it this way, or you can do it another way. But I'm telling you, the best two ways is heating it up or pressing it in. All right, if you're doing it yourself. Now, if you just want to go spend a couple of $100 on getting it pressed through, now I ain't knocking them. Go ahead, get it pressed through, and then slap them in. But me, I have the time to do this, and then I have the equipment to do it. So, you guys can do it either way. Either way. I'm just doing it this way because I know what I'm doing. I done did this about 3 or 4 times already. And I liked it because I didn't have to go and leave my house to get this type of stuff done. All right. So with my connecting rod all nice and heated up and ready to rock and be put in, let's go ahead and turn off our gas here. And then now remember, you guys only have a few seconds at this. All right. But remember, I was telling you guys that it's just easier to just heat it up and do it with the Coleman gas, you guys, because like I said, it's easier with the Coleman gas because you're gonna find yourself using this, because this is way better than using Mac gas or the blue can. I tried it with all three, and this is the best thing for iron connecting rods. So if you got the stock connecting rods, you guys, use this gas because it is better. It is way efficient. It is way better than most people say. Okay, so I use the propane because it stay heated up longer. I don't have to sit there and hurry up and rush and then mess up. No, I can just go ahead and press it in and be done with it. Let it sit and heal itself and be done. Okay, so I do have all 4 of them pressed in. So this was my number 4 connecting rod and piston, right? And like I said, all these are done. Same connecting rods and everything, you guys. Same. All 4 are done off that Coleman propane gas. So if you guys are looking at how to get it done, that's how you can do it. You can do it yourself. You can have the shop do it, or you can have somebody professionally or somebody locally in your neighborhood, or if you know that does it. I want to say a good DIY guy like myself that can actually do it and get the job done right. But yeah, that's how you do it, man. You basically, you're gonna have to heat them up or press them in. I like the heat up method because the rod heals and seeps better on the pin that you see me push in through the connecting rod, so it actually heals itself. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure which one. Oh, that's this one. All right. So on this one, it's still healing itself. These right here are done. These 3 here are done. But like I said, I like that heating up method because it don't give me no problems. I can still freely move this around. But I'm gonna show you how to press the piston in and press the waste pin in through the connecting rod. So give me a second. I'm gonna go over here and set you guys up on the press, and then we're gonna press out this one and then reheat it and then do it again. All right, so give me a second.